Hello everyone, my name is Leanne and I'm coming to you from the National Weather Service in Missoula. I'll be going over the next several days worth of weather and associated weather impacts. We'll start with our weather threat matrix, which shows not a whole lot of moderate, high, or extreme threats, just a lot of low to minimal threats, and most of it is in the form of winds for Friday for northwest Montana, west central Montana, and southwest Montana. Then we do experience a wind shift predominantly in northwest Montana on Sunday before we start to get pretty hot and dry again. Mainly dry, not too crazily hot, but definitely warmer and drier with the chance for thunderstorms in southwest Montana. So the general pattern, this is not animated because it doesn't really change if you animate it. So I circled us in the box. Well, I circled us in the box. I drew a box around us, if you will, and you can see the ridge of high pressure that's building off the British Columbia, Washington coastline there. And to the south, there is a bit of a high pressure that's trying to meander over to the California coast, and what that's going to do is eject, or at least try to eject, some moisture northwards into our area and perhaps bring us those thunderstorms that were noted on the previous slide early to mid next week. Now, until then, we remain pretty dry. General northerly flow during this time since the apex of the ridge is to our west, but not a lot of real organized wet systems expected during this time. The wind shift I mentioned on Sunday will be out of the northeast, and the strongest will be across northwest Montana. As you can see here, the wind barbs do show a wind out of the north, increasing and becoming gusty throughout the day, and they will take a slight northeasterly component through the afternoon hours. Shouldn't last too long, but it is a switch from the westerlies that we've been experiencing up until this point. So I just wanted to make note of that here. Here's the relative humidity trend from Friday, August 11th through Tuesday, August 15th. And as you can see, we do have pretty good overnight maximum relative humidity recoveries. And they do tend to start to dry out as we go towards that Sunday, Monday, Tuesday timeframe when we do see more increased temperatures and drying out and less cloud cover. And you can obviously see that reflected in the 6 p.m. temperature grids for Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. They are back into the low 20s and teens for valleys, and you can expect, strengthening thermal belts to begin the trend back towards poor recoveries overnight. Here's a similar graphic showing the maximum high temp, the temperature trend from Friday through Tuesday. And you see a definite warm up noticeable by Sunday, which is what I've been talking about. So Sunday, Monday, Tuesday are certainly going to be a lot warmer, a lot drier, and as you can see, the temperatures do jump up quite a bit, especially on Monday. And of course, as always, feel free to pause this presentation and take a look and digest these numbers as slowly or as quickly as you would like. 6 to 10 days out, we do see a below normal temperature trend in northeast Montana, but as far as western Montana and north central Idaho, we're still on the warm side of things. So we're looking at slightly above or well above normal temperatures. And we do kind of hang on to the slightly above normal precipitation trend during this time for most of western Montana and slight, tiny amounts of north central Idaho. That is it for now. Our next recorded briefing will be Sunday, August 13th, and we will see you then.